It's a good thing TikTok added this 3-minute feature because I'm definitely going to need it to cover all of this. Firstly, just so you know what this is the Ginyu Force fused with the Sound 5. So without further ado, let's start covering them. I really suck at saying Naruto character names, so please don't flame me in the comments. First thing we're covering is Jirobu fused with Goldo, the green one. Jirobu is the tank and physical powerhouse of the Sound 5. He tends to fight up close and personal, and doesn't tend to rely on jutsu and more so on his brute strength. You combine that with Goldo's telekinesis and time stop, and that fusion is going to work pretty much the same as Star Platinum from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. He'd be able to freeze you in place and then beat the crap out of you until he needs to breathe again. This next one's going to be pretty easy to cover. Kidomaru fused with Birder. Kidomaru is pretty much a discount Spider-Man, except taken quite literally. And Birder is the speedster of the Ginyu Force. So that's literally it. He's basically Spider-Man with super speed. Next we've got Kimimaro and Ginyu. This fusion would be capable of freely manipulating his bones throughout his body at will, and if his bones were to get damaged, he could simply regenerate them. And if his opponent does more damage than he's capable of healing, his powers from Ginyu can simply let him swap bodies so that he could use his opponent's advantage in strength to get a massive advantage in battle. Not to mention the new person that's now in his old body wouldn't know how to use Kimimaru's powers, so any injury that hasn't been healed would remain injured since they don't know how to use Kimimaru's powers. Next we've got Sakon and Yukon fused with Rikum. Firstly, the brothers have the ability to merge with each other or with their opponents. And if they merge with their opponents, they can slowly kill them from the inside, poisoning them. And while that's going on, they could use Rikum's physical strength to beat down on them so they could deal extra damage. Finally, we're on to Taiyuyu and Jace. Taiyuyu has the ability to put you under a genjutsu if you hear the melody of her flute. If you factor in that one of Jace's characteristics is being incredibly precise and accurate, it would allow this fusion to be able to put their opponent under a genjutsu almost every time they tried. Phew, that was a lot to cover.